Sorry, man. We're back.
Fire me up, Bones! Let's go!
Fire me up. Let's go.
Episode 5!
We're back. Episode 5. We're back.
It's getting crazy.
We're back.
It's getting crazy.
Guys, I don't know. It's getting intense.
Oh,
it's getting
I'm
hot.
Fired up.
It's
I'm
too much.
Fired up.
Guys, this is going to be a great episode we have ahead. Listen, this week we decided to change it up a little bit, okay? I took the lead. We're going to talk about what I want to talk about. And Sudden has...
I'll it down, ma. Sorry. Okay. We're going to keep it down, but we're still fired up. Bones, exam week. This is me. You can see my hair. I got a hat on.
Okay, man. Are we going to continue?
Yeah, we're going to continue.
Okay, let's keep going. Hey, listen. Okay. We're going to change it up a bit today, okay? This week, opposed to last few weeks, how we decided to do it is me and Sudden, we both give input on what we want to talk about. But this week, I'm going to take the lead. We're going to talk about what I want to talk about. And
yes.
I got some good things. I got some good things to talk about. And Sudden has no idea what we're going to talk about.
I got no idea. I had exam week, hence why I'm dressed like this. But StopTheCap, we don't endorse.
Looking good, might I quite add.
This is the real me.
Yeah, looking good.
Sutton, this is me.
Yeah. Well, listen, let's kick it off, okay? There's been a little bit of news, celebrity news, I guess you can say, in the last week or so, whatever. The biggest thing I think that's happened so far is Bobby Shmurda got out of jail, man. He's a free man. Out. What do we think about that?
He is a free man. I don't know a whole lot about the case. First of all, I think two things. I think that it's incredible that he's managed to stay relevant 7 years in jail. I think that's unbelievable that he's still relevant. The second thing that I think is, I read a statement. I was just telling my dad about this. I read a statement and he said, my energy's always going to be up. I used to sleep next to people who were doing 40 to life, and we were able to share moments and laugh and have good moments. So now that I'm out, I owe it to myself and everyone around me to kind of like be good and always try to do good things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I saw that. That was actually crazy. No, it's big news, man. Like you said, he stayed relevant over 7 years, and not even that. Like we were talking about it the other day, and okay, put your tongue back in your mouth. Why don't you? We were talking about it the other day, and I was like, because I'm always thinking about like the music side of it, and I was telling my mom, I'm like, Ma, like Juice WRLD, XXXTentacion, and Pop Smoke all blew up and died in the time that he was in jail. How crazy! Like that's just crazy to think about. You know what I'm saying? So listen, anyways, he's out. I think we're gonna get some good music out of him. I'm excited to see what he's gonna do. I think if you follow me on Instagram, you saw I did a little bit of a poll last week where I said, do you think we're gonna get old Bobby Shmurda back, or we're gonna get some new stuff coming out of him music wise? I think personally, we're gonna be getting the old stuff. I think I said it on my Instagram story, but basically what I said was, for me as a consumer, what I want to hear coming from Bobby Shmurda, from somebody who's been in jail for 7 years, I want to hear what you were coming out with before. I want to hear the classic stuff. I want to hear the real Bobby Shmurda. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I think it's good. It's good that he's out, and I think we're due for some good music.
That's fantastic. I think that's fantastic. You're fantastic. Let me tell you that.
Yeah. You know what, man? Yeah, go for it.
Okay, thanks.
No worries.
Well, finish what you were gonna sing, because I'm gonna go off on a little thing here.
Well, I was gonna say you look good. You look good, yeah.
Let's talk about a serious issue.
Yeah.
Bones, I need you to get serious here.
I'm serious.
It doesn't seem like you are serious. You need to get serious, okay?
Okay, man. I'm ready to go. I'm always ready.
Someone, I don't care who it is, needs to take you off TikTok. They need to take your phone away, because it's getting out of hand.
My TikToks are amazing. First of all, two things. Okay, first of all, me and Paulo are on a road to 1,000 followers. We're gonna go live on TikTok together. Okay.
Yes. Is that what's gonna happen?
That's because you need 1,000 followers to go live with somebody on TikTok.
Right.
That's the goal right now. Second of all, my content is the best content on TikTok. I don't care what anybody says.
So you just put one out that said the TED Talk trend.
Yeah.
That said, what did it say? Tell the people what it said.
Well, so basically it said, is the TED Talk. It said, just because you have Bohemian Rhapsody downloaded on your phone doesn't mean you listen to old music. That's what I said. But at the end, I made a little bit of a noise. I'm not gonna say what that was.
Yeah,
you gotta go watch it if you want to find out. You gotta go watch it if you want to find out. But it's straight facts, no cap, like always.
Listen,
and you gotta go listen to it. You gotta go watch it, man.
Everyone, go check out.
Julian Benello 5. That's my username. Whatever it is, what it is.
Account for sure. Bones. This week was tough. Like I was getting my butt kicked by exams, right? And my body's just like my mentality's saying yes, but my body's saying no. Like it's hard to keep up right now.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, I heard you had an exam this morning. You want to show what happened? Because I know what happened.
You know what happened? Yeah.
DeMarco texted me this morning and he's like, "You'll never guess what happened to Zana this morning." I was like, "Oh God."
He just goes out and texts you and exposes you. Did he know we were recording today? Is that why?
No. We were talking about fantasy, and then because I'm like, "Oh, how was the exam?" Because you said you had an exam last night.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, it was good for me." He's like, "But Sutton didn't write it," and I was like, "Oh,
I woke up dizzy. I was seeing stars because what happened was that our exam was at 8:30. I've never had an exam that early in my life, but
okay.
I woke up. Yeah, so I'm up studying, and then I'm trying to sleep, and I haven't been sleeping, and I woke up like an hour before the exam. Like I was trying to go through some stuff, and I was just like so out of it. I'm like feeling nauseous and stuff. So yeah, I had to defer it, but I wanted to write it today. I had every intention to, right? So. It sucks, but
listen, I thought it was funny. We were talking about fantasy originally.
Yeah, no, I get it. You guys get it's fine. You guys get together behind my back, and it's funny because you pick on someone that's dizzy and nauseous and going through symptoms, and you're picking on me. That's the kind of person you guys are.
Well, you know what? When you golf together, you're allowed to do those things, right?
You're the kind of guy that cheers when someone doesn't make a putt. Paulo,
I'm the kind of guy that when you're going to wind up your shot, as soon as you go to swing, I yell, "Sonk!"
You're the kind of guy who Paulo, correct me if I'm wrong. This guy's the kind of guy who practice swings 2 feet away from you. Like,
okay, hold on a second.
Inches.
You're the kind of guy that practice swings 100. You take 100 practice swings. I don't know what's worse.
I'd rather close to people.
No. I'd rather swing 2 feet close, 2 feet away from you, than swing 100 times.
You're psychotic. This guy's nuts. Paulo actually.
I can vouch right now.
I don't care what you guys say. I don't care what you guys say.
Oh no. This is 2 against 1 right now. Paulo has the vouch. Paulo has the video of when we went we're at Bathurst and we're trying. Paulo's trying to record you like swinging and whatever, and we're like messing around with you, but you couldn't hit the ball, and we had to resort to sketch comedy. Remember, Paulo? And I was like, let's write this.
Okay, but hold on. I was playing decent before he started video recording.
Very well,
and then I couldn't hit the damn ball after that. So thanks a lot, Paulo.
The pressure. When the pressure comes on, you start getting a little shaky, but it's fine. We're gonna work on it this summer. Why don't you tell the viewers or the listeners how excited you are? You tell me almost every day how much you want to get back out onto the course. Yeah.
Well, before we continue, I just want to say I'm not exactly PGA Tour ready yet. It's coming. It's coming. The jacket's coming. The ticket's coming. The jacket's coming. Yeah. Well, I don't really like green. It's not really my thing, but it's okay. But let me tell you, I used to hate golf. I never liked golf. And then your grandfather, what did he say? Well, yeah, my grandfather said, it's a fun sport. If you can go, right? But it's not even that. I think it was last summer. I remember we would go to the driving range a little bit, and I would go. I think I went once or twice, whatever, before we actually went golfing. It was good. And I remember, I don't know what it was that wanted me to go golfing. I think it was like maybe DeMarco. He was like, oh, like you're probably gonna suck if you come. You're gonna suck. And I'm like, I'll literally be better than you, man.
Yeah.
The guy who's never golfed before versus DeMarco who goes golfing every single summer.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It got me. I was like, I want to beat him. I want to get him.
You want to beat him? Yeah.
I didn't get him that day, but yeah, I didn't get him that day, but I did fall in love with the sport. And you know what? Listen, it's not even playing. It's just like being out there,
being out there.
You know?
Exactly. That's what
fun.
I was saying.
It's a fun time.
For the money that you spend, and golf's by no means a cheap sport.
It's not cheap.
What else can you do for 4 or 5 hours? You're all with your buddies. Maybe you're
nice
having a couple
outside.
of drinks. It's nice outside. You're swinging. You're hitting the ball. You're walking around. It's
true. It's an excuse. It's an excuse to go out and just
exactly. And it's perfect for COVID protocol, right?
I don't know, but I hope so.
It's outside. So, yeah, you do know, actually.
Well, skating is outside as well, and we see how that's going. So, but anyways, we'll continue. I have some other things I want to talk about as well.
No, actually, I'm going to talk about something first. So,
oh, well, okay.
I told you and Paulo, I teased this a little bit. I teased this a little bit to you and Paulo before.
Oh, no.
But speaking on golf in the summer and things we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
I want to organize a wine tour in Niagara.
A wine tour?
Exactly.
Niagara.
It only makes sense. Well, the last time we were all together, actually, I got to tell you something after. The last time we were all together, we were in Niagara, and it only makes sense to go back. Bones, $200, 4 different wineries. It's like 6 hours. They give you some lunch, and it's Niagara wineries. Yeah. I know you're not a huge drinker, but for your alcoholic friends.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe as long as Paulo brings the camera along, we film a Nelk style video. I mean, hey, listen.
they did do that video.
What can go wrong? What can go wrong?
Exactly. Really? I'm super excited about that.
That's actually that's a good idea.
I know it's a great idea.
You said something
it's a great idea.
But no, that's actually a sick idea because the last time we were all together was in Niagara.
It only makes sense that we make our return. Let me tell you something that absolutely ruined my week.
This week, okay, yeah.
This week, not even worse than exams.
Yeah.
I don't have any self-control. So during exam,
I know exactly where it's going.
During exam season, it's not bad. I delete sometimes. I delete my social media apps.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And one of the apps I deleted was TikTok, and I didn't know that your drafts aren't stored locally on TikTok, so they deleted. And I'm not huge. I don't use TikTok a whole lot. But I made one draft of the last time we were at Matthews playing poker, having a good time that I would watch 1,000 times over just because I missed it.
Yeah.
And now it's gone forever.
Yeah, well, you know what? We'll have to recreate it eventually, right?
That's the best thing I think.
Yeah.
Well,
listen, if you're done talking, I'd love to keep going because. Like I said, this is my time to shine.
This is your week. Yeah.
You made an announcement. Wine tour 2021, summer 2021 wine tour.
2021, summer 2021.
I also have something. It's not really an announcement. It's just kind of something I want to talk about, I guess.
Paulo, let's get ready.
It's not. No. It's actually sick. It's actually pretty cool. So on my Instagram a lot lately, I've been posting like polls on my story, music related though, right? Few different things, whatever, been gathering some information, stuff like that, whatever. Kind of putting my opinion out there. The reason I do this is, and a lot of people that really know me, like you, Paulo, whatever, the guys, everybody who really knows me knows that I love music a lot, right? Okay, that's a pretty generic term. Like, that's a pretty generic thing to say, right? Like, everybody likes music, but like, I really, really, really like music, like a lot, right? Like everything about it, like the production, like everything, right? Like the singing, the production, instruments, everything, right? So
there's nothing you don't love about music.
Exactly. But listen, so I like to post these polls on my story, kind of see what people are thinking, to talk about it, right? Like I like to talk about it. I like talking music with people, right? That's like my thing, right? Well, anyways, I posted something on my story last week, and I'm not gonna name drop or anything, but one of my brother's friends, he's in the music industry. He's doing his thing. He's actually, he's pretty successful. He's doing his thing. He DM'd me.
So's your brother.
Well, yeah, so is my brother. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, my brother's friend had DM'd me on Instagram. He responded to my story. He's like, yo, you really like talking about music, eh? And I'm like, yeah, I'm passionate about music, period. But I also enjoy talking about it, right? I like seeing what people are thinking, right? What else is everyone saying about it? And he's like, yeah, like that's really sick. He's like, like there's a really good, like you can make a career out of that, right? And I'm like, yeah, I guess, like, like whatever. And he's like, no, I'm being serious. He's like, like if you saw like a music page, like a blog kind of thing on Instagram, we talk about music and maybe like review some albums and songs or whatever.
Very good.
And I was like, I'm like, yo, like, because it's crazy because that same day, I was like, okay, like I thought about it. I thought about it previous to him saying it to me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so when he said that, journalism, something like music journalism.
Sure, whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
But previous to him saying that to me, I was already thinking about it. I'm like, oh, like maybe I'll make an Instagram page where I just talk about music and I post and I review and stuff, whatever, right? And so when he said that to me, I'm like, hey, like that's crazy that you said that to me because I've been thinking about that, right? Like that's kind of like a sign, right? But anyways, whatever. That's not the point. The point is that he's like, like if you actually get into it, if you're really serious about it, like I'll set you up with like interviews with artists and stuff from Toronto and stuff. I'm like, bro, like that would be really crazy and stuff.
That's great. That's fantastic. So
anyways, listen, it's not like I haven't made the page yet. I haven't really done anything, but I just wanted to talk about it, because I think it's a good idea.
And that's exactly what we use this platform for.
Exactly.
I'm excited. If you're excited, I'm excited.
Yeah, no, I actually really enjoy it. I really enjoy it, and like I think a lot of people see these stories and like I posted it, and when I posted my answer to the last one, which was about Bobby Shmurda, Pasquale swiped up and he was like, "Oh my God, that's so much writing," and I'm like, "Yeah, like it, like I didn't think about it like that. Like it was a lot of writing, but I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of writing, but like it's just my." It's my opinion. Like I want to talk about it. Like I like discussing these things.
Rightfully so, which is entirely your prerogative. Bones, listen, Paul. Let me tell you something. Paulo doesn't have his mic on or his cam on right now, but right now behind the screen, I know he's saying all the best, Bones.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say. I hope he doesn't do it. You're messed up like that sometimes. You know how.
No, he would not. Paulo would never say something like that. He would say something like Bones.
Right now.
He would say something like Bones. All the best. All the best.
Listen. Anyways, listen. It's not. Listen. I haven't done anything about it yet. No, I don't know if I would do like a full-fledged blog or whatever.
Let me tell you something. You're gonna put your mind to it, especially this summer when we're gonna work on ourselves. We're all working on our little project, and I can definitely see that happening. Let me tell you why this is funny. My dad, who was
hold on. Before we continue, the real thing I want. Yeah, just turn around. The real thing I wanted to say is, new music coming soon? ? Who knows?
From who?
Okay, continue. I just wanted to.
Music from who?
For me, I don't know. From me, maybe. I don't know.
Let's not give anything away.
I love everything about music.
Let's leave it a little. We'll leave it a little. What's the word?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I won't confirm nor deny, but maybe, man, maybe.
I would love that. I would have it on repeat. I would.
Yeah. Well, hey, continue on. What were you gonna say about your dad?
My dad, he was. Bones, I don't know if you saw him, but he was running some errands and he dropped by the Gismondi household. Right.
No, I didn't see him, but okay.
You didn't see him? That's crazy because last time I checked, you're actually in Neighborhood Watch. I saw you.
Yeah. Well, I do have a full-time day job, so.
Paulo can confirm also your Neighborhood Watch.
Neighborhood Watch is only in the nighttime, so. That's
essential driver, essential worker during the day, FedEx deliverer during the day, neighborhood watch at night. Hey, this guy's an essential worker on all fronts.
Yeah, so don't be messing around because I'll get your ass.
If anyone sees Paulo, what car does he drive? A red Kia Sorento.
Yeah, that's what I drive.
That's you. What car do you drive? That's the first car that came in my head.
It's a Ford Fusion. It's a red Ford.
If anyone sees a red Ford Fusion, if anyone has any intention of committing any crimes,
if anyone sees a red Ford Fusion, run.
Okay,
I'll get your ass. I'll get you. I'll get your ass.
What I wanted to say. This man is here. Anyways, my dad, he pays a visit to the Gismondi's, whatever, outside COVID mask on, COVID related.
Yeah.
And he's about to leave, and he's okay. Bye, Paul, Sophia, whatever. And as he's leaving, he's literally almost in the car. This is him telling me the story. I was asleep, so I didn't get to go. I didn't have the privilege to go. My dad's getting in the car. And right before the house door closed, Paulo goes, "All the best."
Oh God, classic Paulo. All the best.
All the best.
You know, with his deep ass, all the best.
He loves that line. He loves that line. I always hear him sing.
That's what he said to me like 20 minutes ago when I posted my TikTok. He said, "All the best."
Is that what he said?
No, I don't know. I'm just joking.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we do our little improv skits on this show. I love it.
Yeah, you know what the number one rule of improv is?
Never say no. Isn't that
right? I don't gotta explain that one.
Hilarious.
We'll leave that as an inside joke.
You didn't take. Oh no, this dumb question. I gotta finish it now. But I was gonna ask you took drama, you took music.
No. Well, for everyone who knows, I was a band geek in high school.
Stupid. We just talked about music.
Stupid. I'm a band geek. It is what it is. I play the saxophone in case anyone's wondering. The tenor saxophone, to be specific. It's okay though. Don't worry about it. Yeah. That's it.
That's a beautiful instrument.
It is a beautiful instrument. You know, it's actually crazy because I listen to so much. Oh. Okay.
You listen to so much. You listen to so much.
Well, listen, I'm dead, says Paulo Gismondi.
We have a great time on the show. But what were you saying?
It's crazy because I listen to so much music and I'm always listening to old music, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever the case is, right?
But specifically Patsy Cline, Frank Sinatra.
The GOATs, you already know. Frankie Valli. Yeah. But anyways, I'm always listening to old music, and I love you in old music. First of all, it's always raw instrument. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
You always hear it, so it's always so predominant in old music. But specifically the saxophone, and you can always tell when it's the saxophone. Like
because it's distinct. It's distinct.
It's very distinct. And for somebody who's played the saxophone, you can tell like there's the alto saxophone, there's the tenor saxophone, and there's the bass saxophone. Okay, but you can always tell, and I love listening to like old music. Like you always hear, and like you hear the saxophone solo, and anyways, it gives me goosebumps every time. Like Travis Scott said, that's so sicko mode. You know, like on TikTok.
Okay,
anyway, no, it's so sick.
Not that we don't appreciate. I think I definitely appreciate all the work that goes into editing and mixing now.
Yeah.
But the raw instruments of the you said 50s, 60s, it's so
and even
authentic.
and like even like it's crazy like it's just you can talk about it for so long, but like even like like again I was listening to like Aerosmith today, classic Aerosmith, the GOATs, whatever, but you listen to them play the guitar, and like back then in the 70s, 80s, 90s when they were making music, it's another rock and roll band. You know what I'm saying? But like listening to it now in an era of music when you don't have people playing instruments, it's like, holy shit, these guys are really talented. These guys are really playing. And like, this is how I explain it to people. It's like, it sounds stupid to say, but these guys are really playing an instrument right now.
Very
think about that. Let that sink in for a second. And they're good at it.
Exactly. And they're singing at the same time, which is,
it's crazy. It's crazy to me how good they are. It's crazy to me how good they were at what they did.
Well, do you remember? You remember Dazed and Confused?
Yeah.
Love that movie. First of all,
I love that movie too.
That's one of our favorite movies. We watched it all together.
Well, the first time I watched it was actually at your house. And I was so confused the first time we watched it. And I'm like, what the hell are we watching?
Right,
so weird. No. It was so weird. I'm like, what the hell are we watching? But now after that, now that it's done, it's a good movie. It's a really good movie.
Well, it's phenomenal just seeing the high school comparisons of the perfect like stereotypes. You got the smart, nerdy kids and the potheads and the cool kids. Like it's just
now you have guys like I'm basically a mix of everything. Pothead, cool
exactly.
guy,
but in that movie, Bones, they're always saying throughout the movie, they're saying, "Oh, you coming to the Aerosmith concert? It's going to be the motto of the song, right?" So
no, I know, and I can ramble on about music for hours and hours.
Ramble on. That's a Led Zeppelin reference. Ramble on.
Of course.
Fantastic. Bones, let's talk about a couple more things, then we're going to go. Who's your all-time celebrity crush?
Celebrity crush. I'd have to think about that. I don't know.
You think about it. I'm going to start.
You have a whole list or something? You write it down?
Megan Fox, Transformers. Okay. I think I specifically remember when was first. I think it was first grade. Yeah. I think that's when I realized. Bones, you know the scene when she's fixing she's in the hood, she's fixing Shia's car.
She's fixing the car.
I think that's when I realized I liked the girls. Right
I think that's pretty much basic for a lot of guys. I think that's when
for everyone.
I think that's when I went from a boy to a man when I watched that scene for the first time. It was amazing. Celebrity crush though, I don't know, man. There's like I don't know. There's a lot of there's a lot of hot celebrities, man.
This rings true for any man around. Who else? Yeah. Bones. Shigo from Kim Possible.
Okay, chill, Jack Harlow. Please, what the hell's wrong with you?
That's a great line.
Yeah, always thinking about music. Whatever.
She's,
you know what? Actually, I'll throw a good name out there. And I know Paul is gonna laugh at this. I'm not joking though. Marissa Tomei. Wow. Like, no. She's amazing. She's honestly
my cousin Vinny.
Spider-Man, whatever. Typical.
Well, she was
Aunt May, exactly. Paula, the GOAT.
Aunt May. Is she Aunt May?
Yeah, she plays Aunt May in the newer Spider-Man movies, yeah. There's a lot though. There's a lot of like
very pretty.
Think about it. I can't think about it off the top of my head though, Mm-hmm.
Okay, well let's start. Let's do one more thing. We'll get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I got something. I thought you were going to say something.
No,
and I got something.
Amazing. Yeah, let's do it.
Well, listen, we have 3 minutes left, so we'll say this. We'll end off with this. Dream job. Now, 5 years ago, when you were a kid, whatever. What was it?
When I was a kid, for the longest time, I wanted to be. For the longest time, I wanted to be a pilot, and even in grade 12, like I was like literally going through program, like applying to programs. I applied to aerospace at they have a phenomenal college program.
Wow, no, that's actually sick. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I didn't because my mom was a flight attendant for 13 years, so I talked to some of her friends because she still has a few fingers in a couple of pies. Is that the right reference?
I don't think you could be.
I think that's the right reference, but I talked to some of her friends that were flight attendants and pilots, and they said basically there's so much competition, and it takes so long to get settled in as a pilot. I haven't closed that door, but I think I'm more comfortable with doing what I'm doing now, which is economics.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. When I was a kid, I think when I was young, I wanted to be like an astronomer. Like astrology really, really. It really touched me, like I really liked it, Yeah, okay. Oh my God, what the hell's wrong with this guy? Okay, yeah, thanks. Astrology was really.
I didn't know you were secretly the weird horoscope girl.
Yeah, listen. Well, anyways, you're hilarious.
Horoscope girl.
No. I'm talking like like aliens and like the study of the universe, stuff like that. But anyways, so astrology. And then when I was in grade 8, I wanted to be a motivational speaker. Funny enough, now we have a podcast and we
motivational speaker where you motivate. Bones, listen to me. You motivate me, but we're gonna end this. Bones, you motivate me every day.
Well, anyways, we'll end it off here.
And I think on top of that, you motivate so many people because you're an essential worker and you're the perfect archetype for a human being. And you're one of my, jokes aside, you're one of my favorite people. And
I love you, man.
I know. I love you too.
Well, listen, before we'll end it off. My dream job now, though, I'd love to be a musician. I'd love to do something in the industry.
Of course.
But anyways, we'll end it off. We'll end it off here, man. It was a great episode. It's great seeing you, great talking to you as always.
5. Thanks everyone for watching, listening. We love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Peace.